Hey, Magic players, how you doing? Hope you're fine.
Hello,
Charles, good to have you here.
good to be here, Mitja. Welcome, everyone. Episode 50 of the Brewers Tavern.
60.
Yep, 60. So we're finally there. That's a
Yep.
milestone.
Oh, episode 60 in under half a year. So we have
Yeah, in
made a
under
lot.
half a year.
That's so
Not
cool.
not too bad.
No,
What do you?
I feel pretty
What,
comfortable with that. And thank you to everyone for the support and for the nice words you're giving to us and the thumbs up. So far, we got no thumb down on the video, which is great. Let's keep that up.
yeah, this will be the one we'll get a thumbs down.
Oh
You
no!
just jinxed us.
Probably it will get. We will get that for the last episode with Stasis. Someone played Stasis there.
Yeah. What idiot would do that? Okay, so what do you have for episode 50? 60.
I brought a mono green deck.
Okay, that would be interesting. We've had a few of those. I can't wait to see what take you took on that. I have a red-white deck, and it's going to be a different play on land tax. So I'm super excited to see how it works.
Yeah, let's. Since I'm still shuffling, let's go to the deck picture and talk a little bit about the deck tags. And we start with my list and we go on to your
Sounds
list. Is that
good.
cool? Cool. So here we are with my list. As I told you, it's a mono green list. Kind of classy, but also I brought in some new twists, or at least I hope some new twists. Um, I The newest card I play in the deck is the Dragonfly. I don't know if you know that card yet. It is a 1/1 flyer for a colorless and a green, and for green, you can give it first strike until end of turn. So basically, it's a 1/1 flyer for 2 mana with the ability of getting first strike. So it blocks lines pretty good, and you can pump it with the Pendelhaven, which is also kind of important, which you can't do with the Elfish Archers. And the second new card in the on camera or on the stream are the Killer Bees. Colorless double green 0/1 flying, which is not that impressive, but for 1 green it gets a Dragon Breath, so you can pump it for 1/1. Yeah, these are the 2 new cards in the list. The rest I try to keep super straight mono green with 3 Berserks, 4 Giant Groves, 3 Crumbles. As you can see, 4 Pixies. When I run mono green or when I run green, I always try to play the Pixies since they're unblockable from factory and stuff like that. In the sideboard, I went with Tsunami, which is probably in a matchup against the red-white deck not so useful, but I think it is okay to have at least 2 because it's super good in a control matchup and 3 discs. The discs are kind of dysynergetic in that kind of deck, but they are destroying everything which you normally can't take off the board with this kind of lists. And let's keep it like that. An Abyss or a Moat is really bad. And sometimes also, since you're only playing smaller creatures, it's also hard to deal with a Serra Angel. So it's probably better to just play a disc, pop the disc, and go on. Yeah. But this is basically all about my list. So, Charles, do you have any questions about my list?
I love seeing the Killer Bees. I wonder why it's never played, but it's the first time on the Brewers Tavern and full play set, and it's mono green, so you'll have plenty of green. I'm really excited to see how that card does.
Me too. The thing is, I mean, you can pump it for +1/+1 as many times as you want. With the Lanovar elves and the super high green count, I think I play 12 green sources plus Lotus. It should be super easy to make it 4/4, 5/5 at least a few times. And then with Berserk, you can just swing through. You know what I mean? Like, it feels good to have the Killer Bees.
And it's another creature that can get over a moat,
Yeah.
which is the main board green has problems with, and it's not if biff, so you don't have the city in a bottle issues. So
Yeah.
cool card. I'm really excited to see how it works. I don't think I've had anyone play it against me.
Perfect. That's good to hear. So I would say we move on to your list, and you tell us a little bit about your list. You can.
Okay, so a friend sent me this list. I believe that this was a list from that somebody played in one of the Derby series, but it looks super interesting. So it's red white. It's a land tax deck, but it has a different spin on it. This one is doing land tax, but also wants to go hard on the 2/2 creature strategy. So you have four Mishras, you have the four Savannah Lions, and you also have, and this is a new, you have a new play set of a new creature that hasn't appeared, and so do I. My creature is Ironclaw Orc, and it's from the Alpha set. It's a 2/2, and it has one small downside, which is it cannot be used to block creature of power greater than one. And usually that's not going to necessarily matter because I'm going to be using it to attack, so it's not a good blocker. But red doesn't have another 2/2. There's no creature in Swedish in red other than this that's a 2 casting cost with a 2 power. There is one in Fallen Empires if you're playing Atlantic, but not in Swedish. So I want to be aggressive, and the Black Vices and the Chains and the Lightning Bolts are all going to that strategy to try to be as aggressive as possible. And you do have Land's Edge to try to finish off your opponent by checking lands, which hopefully you can draw with land tax and also thin out your deck. So you have all business in the deck rather than just drawing basics, in the mid game. Sideboard is pretty standard for red-white. It's the card you would expect. Super excited to see how the deck would do. And you have a really interesting deck, so I don't really know who's favored, but I'd say let's go to the Brewers Tavern and find out.
And find out, yeah, 100%. So we move on to the Brewers Tavern. Give me a second. Here we go. And here we are, hopefully. Sorry, I'm working with hotkeys at my laptop here. And sometimes I mess it up. Hopefully not.
All right. You want to roll for us? I'll take even.
Yeah. I start.
All right. That's okay. I don't mind losing when I have land tax. Being on the play with land tax, you get to keep the momentum.
The land tax is such a great card. Also highly underrated with Jalumtom. I love the small book with the land text. I can't say it more because it's like drawing cards from sorting out useless cards from your library to convert them into good cards. It's just great.
Yeah, it's another way to do it with wins too. Pile 2.
Pile number 3 for you.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah, I'm keeping.
Oh. Go.
Careful. Almost saw some of your cards.
They're all green. No worries.
Yeah, I don't think either of us are going to be starting with Ancestral.
Oh,
Your turn.
Attack.
For 1?
For 1, yes. Pass the turn.
How many cards do you have?
4.
Bolt your creature. Untap 1.
The untapped one. Giant Grove it.
Okay.
Okay.
Your turn.
Here we go. Pixie and attack for 2.
Okay. 17.
Pass the turn.
How many cards?
2.
Bolt your pixies.
Why? That's fine.
So 2 cards, right?
Yeah, 2 cards.
Play balance. 3 cards.
You have 3 cards, I have 2 cards and 1 pixie die. 1 pixie die, yeah. No, sorry, a script, right? Yeah.
Swing.
I take the 2.
Okay, 2 cards, your turn.
Okay. Attack and pump.
15.
Pass the turn.
Line for turn.
Yeah. Oh, factory party. Yeah, August good.
Swing.
Yeah. My turn?
Pass. Yep.
Yeah, factory myself.
Okay.
Thinking. Pass the turn.
Activate factor.
Factory is so active.
Pump them.
Crumble it.
Okay, I'll respond and pump them.
Okay.
I gain 4. Is it the casting cost with crumble?
No, it's the casting cost.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
Let me double check, but I'm casting cost, yes.
Okay. Your turn.
Elf. Attack.
Swords.
Let me think. Yeah, that's okay.
19.
No, I'm at 17.
Okay, I must have missed something.
You attack 2 times with the line unblocked, so that's why I'm at 16, and now I get a life go to 17.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
You can pump them to 2, 3. Your turn.
Attack.
I'll activate factor.
I crumble the factory.
Okay.
Okay.
Bolt them.
Cards in hand 1, right? Giant grove him.
Okay. No blocks.
Okay,
Pull up.
so you get 4, and it's your turn.
Strip your Pendlehaven.
No! I pump him.
Okay, your turn.
Pass the turn. Black Vice is good.
Your turn.
Attack.
Ten.
Pass the turn.
Turn.
Attack with both.
I'll double block your elf.
Giant growth.
He's gone to.
Yeah. You take one.
Yep.
Pass the turn. Atlantics is good.
Your turn.
Come on, give me something good. I take it. Chaos Orb. Yeah. And swing for 3. Pass the turn.
Your turn.
Here we go. Pendlehaven. Pump the pixie attacks and protect the factory. You can respond whenever you want.
Sword the factor.
Okay, so I get 2 life and you take 2 damage. And it's your turn.
You have to take out the Pendlehaven. Jesus. Yeah, I'll take out the Pendlehaven.
Okay. Factor. Attack.
3.
Pass the turn.
All right, your turn. Oh, you have it. You have it. Right, next game.
I think we can play another one pre-boarded. Those should be really quick matchups. And
Oh, yeah. I mean,
to be honest,
these are
when I saw your list, I checked my sideboard and I was like, maybe nothing to board here. There's not a lot of cards I want to bring in from the sideboard, to be fair.
I think I have a lot to board against you. I mean, Red Blasts aren't going to be useful. Blood Moon's not going to be useful. Otto, Copperhead. I mean, I guess.
Same with me. Same with me. I mean, I have worked. The Tsunami is basically useless. Maybe the discs, but also the disc feels off in an aggro matchup.
These are really quick. We might be able to get this one and the next one before boarding if this is a quick one.
Yeah,
See if it-
100%.
1, 2, or 3.
Number 1.
All right, number 1 for you too. I'll be on the play.
Okay. This is a mulligan. No
Yep.
green mana. No, just also for the viewers, when the mulligan decision is not close, I will just do it quick. Because
I will keep this.
I'm
going to keep this one.
Okay. I give it a good shuffle. Pendlehaven is so good against your deck.
Oh my god, it's so good, yeah. Pile 2.
Hopefully a
So
better
good.
pile now.
I'm actually just quite excited that we have 2 new creatures this episode and we both have playsets.
Oh god, oh god. Ouch.
If I keep choosing good piles, I might win.
You're making the Mitja. This is not good for me at all.
So far, this is just all my old school skills.
Yesterday I played a pre-modern tournament with friends. I got second place with a super cool robots list. I'm also used to pre-modern at the moment. To be fair, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on an old school stream, but you know what I mean. Like, sorry, I give it a good shuffle and hopefully I draw green now. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Pile 1.
So I'm mull to 5, right? This looks better. 1, 2. Yeah. Oh, sorry, need to check. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, classic store. Turn.
Lion is good. Pixie, pass the turn. Orc, yes. My turn? Oh,
Yep.
sorry. Yeah. Pixie.
Okay.
Attack.
All right.
Pass the turn.
Another line.
Oh, I thought. Okay. I blocked the orc.
Okay. Take 2.
Yeah, I'm at 18, right? Sorry, I didn't change my life total. Yeah.
Turn.
Pixie. Pass the turn.
Play cards.
3.
Ends.
You have 2, right? Oh, yeah, I had Pixie, Regrowth, and Script Sprite.
I mean, I don't think 2 lands gonna do me any good here.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. 1. Your turn.
Pendelhaven. Pixie.
Okay.
Attack.
No blocks.
Pop.
17.
Pass the turn.
We'll strip the Pendelhaven.
Okie dokie.
Swing.
Block.
Turn 2 cards.
Yeah. I play a Mox, Ruby, and a Dragonfly.
Remind me what that is again?
Okay, I just attack you, and then it's colorless green, flying 1/1, and for green, it gets first strike until end of turn.
This is in play, right? Because I just saw this on. Yeah, I think
No,
so.
this is not. The picture
No,
is also.
I had 3 lands in play, right?
Oh yes. Yeah.
So what is the Dragonfly?
1/1 flying, and for green, it gets first strike.
Okay. I don't have anything in the air, so it's not going to matter too much. Okay. Draw. How many cards do you have?
1.
Yep, pass turn.
Attack.
Okay, 15.
Pass the turn.
Factory.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Factory. Attack.
14.
Pass the turn.
Your turn.
Attack.
Careful, I can see that you're drawing your cards.
Lanovareth. Pass the turn.
Your turn.
Oh. Land, attack with the sprite.
Yep.
Then I pass the turn. Beginning of your combat, I want an action. Okay.
Wheel.
Response. Crumble one of your black vices.
Okay, go to 13.
And still in response, I want to berserk your Savannah line.
Okay.
So draw 7, 3, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6. Yep, works.
You want to say pass turn?
So the Savannah line dies.
I thought Berserk only works if I attack. Oh, the creature only dies if you Berserk it and attack. You look that up?
I can look that up. I thought it is this, but maybe you're right. I'm checking for the new wording. Yesterday you surprised me with the Chaos Orb non-token thing, and I was like, what?
So yeah, sorry to disappoint you on that one.
Sorry, loading. Here we go. Come on, load. Sorry for the interruption. So it says, Yep, you're right.
Okay.
So I
Yep, your
take
turn.
3 damage, right?
Yep, 3 damage.
Draw a card. Play a Mox. Play a Factory. Play a Lotus. Then I want to attack.
Okay, I'm at 11.
Giant Grove.
Okay. Anything else?
No, not before. Then I crack my Lotus and destroy your factory with Ice Storm. And then I think I'm done.
All right. How many cards do you have?
3. Huh. Should have saved my Ice Storm. Yeah.
Leaves are slippery. Hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's worth giving up a card. Two cards. It's worth giving up a card. Guess wins. I have 6 cards.
I have 3 cards.
Yeah, these games are not as quick as I thought they would be. Neither of us can get through as easily.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
Chain Lightning, your reverse strike flyer. And turn.
I crumble your white Mox end of turn.
Okay.
I play a factory. And then I want to attack.
I'll block a factor.
I pumped the blocked one, and you get 3.
Right, what's the total damage?
3 damage. 2 and 1.
Okay.
Pass the turn. But it feels a little bit like my Lentex game. You remember when I had the blue, red, white Lentex? I saw 0 Lentex.
No, I never saw land tax, so this is just playing 2/2 creatures, and playing 2/2 creatures doesn't work. I've had Land's Edge in my hand. Like, it doesn't do anything without the land tax.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can't do anything. I can bolt one, but you'll still come in for 5. Yep. Let's do some board games.
Yes, but the land taxes are hiding pretty good.
I haven't seen it yet, so very good.
Oh, where is the other one? Here we go. And this was a double chicken. So. I really want to see at least once a Land's Edge Lentex kill. I didn't manage to do
land tax that doesn't get the land tax is not very good. I think I'm just going to do that. All right, I'll be on the play.
That's fair for me.
We also haven't seen a Killer Bees either.
Yeah.
Just no. So
we saw it once when I mulliganed it away.
okay, well, that's not seeing it though.
But we
Let's
saw
see
the
it in
Dragonfly, and I think the Dragonfly was pretty good for me. Because then you had 0 attacks with your line.
Yep.
So for the viewers, keep in mind, Dragonfly equals good against line, or is good against line.
All right, 1, 2, or 3.
Pile number 3.
All right, pile number 2.
Okay. Okie dokie.
I'm gonna take a mulligan.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is unkeepable.
If I see a hand where I don't have land text, but I see 2 lines and an orb, it's very hard to want to mull that.
Yeah.
Don't take much mana to cast, so you feel you have to just go with it.
Pile number 1.
All right. Okay, I will for this.
Okay.
Still no land tax. Guess.
Really?
Well, I think the mistake is I need to play more than 4 land tax in the deck to be able to see
Yeah,
it.
probably.
I mean, but especially on a mull, I can't set up.
Orc.
Sure.
Scripts right, pass the turn.
Sure.
16. Strip your plateau.
Okay.
Scripts right, pass the turn.
Fine.
Double block. Take 2.
Sure.
This will. Oh lord. Pass the turn.
Bring and pass.
Oh lord. If I. Oh, lucky me. Killer bee. Pass the turn.
This is 0-1, right?
Yeah, 0-1. I take it as a man.
Still don't have a land. Your turn.
Okay.
Only need 1 land.
Whirling Dervish, pass the turn.
Okay. Go with the dervish.
Okay.
For 2.
Yeah, 8.
Sure.
Regrowth. Target strip mine, strip your mountain.
Okay.
Pass the turn. Oh no, wait, sorry. Play a script sprite, pass the turn.
Fine.
Yeah, go to 6.
Okay, your turn.
Finally. Attack.
Okay, for how much?
For 2.
18.
Pass the turn.
Sure.
Same thing again.
16.
Pass the turn.
I will discard.
Play Lanovar Elf. And attack for 2. Pass the turn.
Sword your hold on a second. Does your killer bees, can you pump its toughness or just the power?
I can also pump the toughness. It gets +1/+1.
Okay.
Can you see it? I'm sorry, it's a little bit.
I'll swords the bees.
That's fine.
All right, you go to
0
7.
life. No. It's a 0/1.
Oh, no.
I'm not pumping.
Sure.
Attack.
Okay.
Take 1.
14.
Yeah. Disc and pass the turn.
We're gonna bolt your Sprite.
Fair.
And sure.
Attack.
Put 11. Yeah, 11.
Pass the turn.
Make cards, yeah.
4.
Disenchant your disc. It's your turn.
Bolted. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't.
We got.
Line is good.
Still haven't seen land tax, which is so strange.
Dragonfly. Pass the turn. I pump it. Yeah.
Number 2.
Go to 4.
Your turn.
This will not save me. Pass the turn.
Fine.
Yeah. Aye. 2 Iron Claws. Turn 1 good.
Yeah, it's not what I was hoping for. I really wanted this. The whole point of this is land tax with a different style.
Yeah.
Should we play one more?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. We have time for one more and the deck tech then.
Yep.
The sideboard tech. Sorry.
Well, I like this Killer Bees versus Orcs.
Killer Bees are cool cards. Sad that I see 0 play. I mean, yes, of course you need to tap mana for them, but in a green deck, mana shouldn't be a problem at all. Shouldn't be.
Yeah, there's so much ramp in green.
That's true. I was also thinking about adding Llanowar Elves plus Wild Groves, but then I thought this is too much. They were really playable if they were 1/1s, because then you can pump it with the Pendelhaven.
3.
Pile number 1.
Okay. So you're on the play.
Pass the turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Your turn.
Pass the turn.
Swords on.
Pump it.
Swing for 2.
So we're just staying where we are, right?
Your turn.
Factory. Pixie, so we break this and pass the turn.
Swords on.
Pump it.
Okay.
We just stay where we are, right? Because
You go back to 20.
Yeah, I know exactly. I just didn't.
I will play a mountain.
Yeah.
And return 4 cards.
Yeah, this is a good land drop. And then I try to play a Aguthian Pixies and pass the turn.
Your turn.
Library.
How many cards do you have?
Attack.
I'll block. Okay.
Then it's your turn. Orb. Look at that.
How many cards you said you had?
2. But 2 super good ones.
I will play a land for turn. Marks.
Yep.
3 cards, your turn.
Yeah, more lands. Yeah, Whirling Dervish. And I want to attack you.
Disenchant the factory.
Set.
I'll take 2.
Yeah, your turn.
Spot. I'm going to activate the orb.
I crumble it.
Okay, well, then nothing to think about. 20. Turn.
Draw. I pump the Dervish and attack for 4.
Yep.
He gets a counter, and here are the beasts. Fencing beasts.
Your turn.
Okay.
A little bit too late.
Probably. This is actually quite good. Then I want to swing with everything.
Give me a total.
5, 7, 9.
All right, I'm at 7.
And he gets a second counter, and I pass the turn.
All right, you have more than 4 lands, so we'll increase the chance of seeing balance.
Hopefully not. But as you said, I don't know why people are not playing the Killer Bees. It is really a good card. Like, yes, of course you need to tap out, but in a spot like that where you can just maybe 4 is too much for the deck. Maybe I should switch 2 of those for 2 Dragonflies. But those as finishers, I mean, this was a 5/6 now. It was just a... Oh lord, you drew all the lands. This was just a Mahamodi Djinn, right?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go to the sideboard tech.
Yeah. Can leave that one out. So... Sorry, I need to count. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So, if you want, I will start with the sideboard.
Go for it.
Okay. So, as you all remember, this is my sideboard. So, this is what I bought it in. This is what I bought out. I bought it out, the Ice Storms, because I thought Charles is a land tax deck. The chance of mana screwing him is basically 0. I mean, game 3. No, was it game 3 or game 4? Where you had the 2 Ironclaw Orcs turn 1?
Yeah, I think game 3.
It worked, but this is like a super corner case. That's why I decided to take out the Ice Storms. And for the 4/4 Ice Storms, I thought, okay, I want the discs when he starts pressuring, either with Black Wise or stuff like that, or the Iron Claw Orcs or the Lions. So if he gets a fast start, I want those. They also remove Land Tax and Land's Edge, which is kind of cool. So those are in for 3 Ice Storms. The 4th Ice Storm was the Whirling Dervish, because I thought, okay, I want at least one more creature, just to put more pressure on him. And when this guy connects 2 times, then he's basically unkillable for him, or only with bad blocks. That's why I took in the Whirling Dervish. And the 2 Ernems went out for 2 Tranquilities, because I want to make sure that the Land Tax and the Land's Edge are removed from the table 100%, and the Ernems are just a 4-drop which you can easily sword. That's why I took them out. Yeah, this was my sideboard plan. I mean, the cards I do not take in are 2 City in a Bottle, because I've seen 0 cards from Arabian Nights. 1 Tranquility, I think 5 mainboard enchantment removal is more than enough. No blue. I would have loved to take 1 Whirling Dervish in, but you know that it was kind of hard to decide what to keep in and what not. 2 Sylvan Libraries. I will never board them against an aggressive deck like Charles, because the chance that when you are drawing 1 card more and then he burns you out is like infinite. I cannot recommend that. If he would be in a control deck, you can easily board him in and directly draw 2 more. And then the Crumble, I thought I have enough removal for artifacts, and with the 3 Crumble I think I have in my main board, I'm just good. Yeah, this was my sideboard plan.
The plan was really simple. You have a very aggressive deck, lots of small casting cost cards. So Black Vices are really bad against some decks. These are better than just a red burn spell, but not against you. And you have lots of creatures, so the other 2 swords were going to come in. And your factories do have to be dealt with, because they stop my 2/2 creatures. So I had to bring in at least a couple of the artifact removals. I didn't think I wanted to bring in all of them, because you don't have really any artifacts. It's really just factories. So I can save burn if I want to go after your creatures and use these for factories instead. So that was a 4 for 4, and it's very easy. You don't have red, you don't have blue, you're playing mono green, and you don't have Arabian card. So pretty much the only card that I could have taken in more would have been this, and I didn't think I wanted to draw too much artifact removal against your deck, because you basically just have green creatures other than the factories. So that was kind of the plan. I can't really judge how good or bad this deck is from this match, since this has 4 land tax, Land's Edge, and I never drew them in an opening hand. I think I had a land tax in 1 game, like towards the end of the game. So the idea of this deck is not just to play 2/2 creatures. So I was able to win that way when I just had a Lotus and was able to play 2 orcs. But I bet if we were playing for hours, this deck would not play like it did in this episode. So I don't think, and that happens sometimes, you can judge this deck too much in this episode. It just happens that way. But yeah, if you're playing a Reanimator, you never see Bazaar. You can't really judge the deck that much. And if you're playing land text, you never see it. You can't really judge that much either. But it was still fun to play and see a couple new green creatures. And I've seen the orcs, and I think that they're cool cards. They might appear in another episode. Mitja, thank you very much for today's episode 60 already. I'm looking forward to seeing you have in the Brewers Tavern for episode 61 soon.
Yeah. Just one thing for the land text deck. I mean, I played one short time before yours, and I'm unsure if this is a deck like a Reanimator deck where you just take 2 more Mulligans or so to find the key card. Probably. I'm totally with you. You can't judge the deck from what we've seen today. I mean, the Ironclaw Orcs and the Savannah Lions are actually quite good as 2/2s and 2/1s. But I don't know if you can judge that deck with the performance of today. And as I said, I don't know for these land text decks if you want to hard mulligan to find it. You know what I
Well, I
mean?
did mulligan, but are you going to go to 5 cards because you don't see land tax? It's tough. If your 6 card hand is reasonable but doesn't have land tax, do you still mulligan more? It wasn't like I didn't mulligan, so and the mulligans didn't have them, so just kind of just played out that way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Well,
strange. But yeah, thank you very, very much for this nice episode.
yeah,
Thank you to the viewers for supporting us, and thank you for every like and subscribe we get so far. Keep on going. We're on a good way. And
and we'll see you soon in episode 61.
exactly, Charles, take good care and see you next time in the Brewers Tavern. Bye bye.
Everyone.